Nigerians are still divided over the capability of the government in containing the excesses of terrorists, insurgents, and bandits who are terrorizing many localities across the country. The federal government, through the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, vowed to stamp out terrorism in the country, including those groups that sprang up recently in some parts of northern Nigeria. Correspondent Nabuchi Nabuchi in this report examines government efforts since the evolution of insurgency in the country in 2009. Details.
The Boko Haram insurgency began in July 2009 when the militant Islamist and jihadist rebel group Boko Haram started an armed rebellion against the government of Nigeria. Since then, successive governments have struggled to contain insurgency to no avail. From President Goodluck Jonathan to President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, the insurgents have continued to maim the country, causing death of hundreds of thousands of citizens with no end seems in sight. After heavy spending of several billions of naira, the killing spree continued as terrorists and insurgents carried out threats of more harm to the country.
These so-called Lakura or whatever you call them, they are making a mistake. Nobody ever dares Tinubu and win. Nobody. They have come at a wrong time. Nobody has ever defeated Tinubu. And you are going to be defeated. And we will kick you out of Nigeria. This is a Nigeria of 2024. And this is a Nigeria where I can assure you the critics will be quiet. One after the other. Things will change in our country. And it's already changing.
During Jonathan, they said they will go after them. During Buhari, they said they will go after them. This is Tinubu. They said they are going after them. How long are they going after them? They should tell Nigerians how long are they going to go after them. They are not doing anything about it because they are eating from them. The government know because latest General Sani Abacha, the former president of Nigeria, he said that when terrorists operate for 24 hours, government hand their side.
The 17-month-old President Tinubu's administration may have been perceived to have queued behind his predecessor since new terrorist groups such as the Lakurawa are emerging with attacks from others, spreading even wider than ever before. It is to contradict this belief that the administration is rather insisting the gains have been made in the fight against terrorism. According to its security advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, the federal government is aiming at crushing the terrorists in no time. He said those new groups have come at the wrong time, bragging the government forces will flush them out soon because no one dares the administration of the president and wins.
Terrorism in Nigeria, even a layman in the street can know the cause of terrorism presently we are facing in this country. I can say the major cause is related to the hardship that the masses are faced with.
Those things that even we Nigerians, we are not helping ourselves. You understand? Everything is going up every day. When somebody buy a car, before my first vehicle was 35,000. So when somebody buy a motor, he now be happy that it's now a semi-big man. But now it's not like that. When you buy motor now, so they cannot do anything. Let them talk to themselves. They say they will help us. You leak election. You win. They don't give up position. Then you are afraid.
But this assertion sounds laughable to some Nigerians who believe that such promises made in the past did not yield any fruit due to the double standard of some government officials.
The government really wish to clamp or to stop them, they can. We are talking about the government, the federal government in that matter. So I don't think a group of terrorists or a group of bandits can overcome a federal republic might. So they have all resources, I think, to tackle these menace.
So, and the government should be on top of the situation, knowing full well that there is a government of God who is overall, and then they should do it as a duty unto God, because we all will give account to God, irrespective of your religion. whether you are Christians, you are Muslims. I wouldn't know of the traditionalists, whether they also have it that they will give account of their lives and still worship to God.
Like other terrorist group, with new terrorist group like Kurawa said to be operating in northwest Kebbi and Sokoto states, originating from Niger and Mali, have been killing in its most high-profile attack to date, increasing its presence in Nigeria after the July 2023 military coup in Niger, which brought a stop to joint military patrols along the country borders. But what is pushing people to join these clandestine groups? Nigerians believe that the government can still make an impact if there is unity of purpose.
The government keeps promising and promising, where the government should tackle them under God. You know, promising is one thing. Promising one who is also under a government of God. You know, that calls for responsibility. The government should take it as their responsibility to provide security for the citizens.
Well, as long as wanton killing persists in the country, Nigerians will continue to undermine government efforts at reducing the impact of terrorism, insurgency and other security-related crimes. Government must expedite action, get ready to implement all plans, equip and motivate security agencies to ensure corruption. That way, activities of men of the underworld will drastically reduced, if not stopped completely.